Hiya, I'm so excited to finally be able to share with you these beautiful new brushes of mine. This is my 9-piece brush collection to help give you that pro finish every single time. Now, what's so great about my brushes? Well, it's taken me over 2 years to get them made, designed by me, working with a Korean manufacturer. So you're getting fantastic quality, but they're short-handled, they're cruelty-free, easy to store. So if space is always an issue in your handbag or your makeup kit, then these little pro brushes of mine will fit in there absolutely perfectly. It's a curated line. There aren't too many to choose from. I want to make life really easy for you when it comes to choosing your brushes. And I'm going to now let you know a little bit about each brush, but no in particular order. But look, they're all synthetic, they're ultra hygienic. Being synthetic, it means that they're cruelty free and easy to keep clean. So I'll grab this one first. What's this? This is my large powder brush. How do I use it? Well, I use it to apply pressed and loose setting powder. I also use it for bronzing powder and for applying body makeup really quickly. The hairs are soft, the brush is domed. There's quite a lot of hair in there, so it feels dense, but look at that beautiful movement, that really soft wave you get, telling you that you're getting high quality finish results every time. Next, again, in no particular order, this is my concealer brush. Where do I use this? Well, I use it to apply under the eyes and go right into the very darkest area first. If you over apply concealer, it can end up looking cakey and obvious after a while. But if you want to correct and conceal and apply concealer in specific areas, the darkest in the corner or under the eyes or around the nose, around the lip edge, this brush won't let you down. You see it's shaped really beautifully. It's a little bit round at the top, again dense, but doesn't splay out, and it's not hard to the touch, so it won't feel uncomfortable when you apply your concealer. This is now one of my eye brushes. This eyeshadow brush is called Blending Brush. And again, you can see it's got a soft round head. It's dense, but it's soft. I use this to do that windscreen wiper action when you want to go backwards and forwards and blend something dark into that socket, whether you're using a transition color or if you're using a taupe or a dark brown or a black, and you want to disguise hooded eyelids if you've got that skin that's starting to sag over and you want to kind of knock that on the head and make your eyes look bigger and eyes less saggy, that's the brush to go for, because it lets you apply dark color through there with an airbrush finish every time. Next, my water brush. This you would have seen before if you know any of my brushes, and you know I'm a complete blush freak. I love my blushes, hence why I created the watercolor liquid blushes, bronzers and illuminators. But the reason I created this was because I wanted to create a blush effect that also contoured at the same time. So if you like a more structured cheek finish with your blusher, bronzer or illuminator, that's the brush to turn to. But I don't just use it for liquid blush, my liquid blush. I use it for applying foundation. I use it for applying moisturizers, so skincare is really great. I use it for applying face masks. Did I say foundation? Well, yeah, I use it for liquid foundation. And then, of course, for blushes. Absolutely brilliant. It's reimagined this time, so it's been out before, but I've reimagined it because I've worked harder to get an even nicer sensorial brush hair that's softer. But look, it's that fabulous shape that you always get from Waterbrush, where it's flat on the front, but the tip is narrow, helping you to chisel and craft yourself some beautiful contoured structured cheeks at the same time. Brow grooming. If you love keeping your brows in place, if you're a brow perfectionist, you'll love how these bristles absolutely grip every hair. You can push the hairs in the direction that you want to go, set them afterwards with a little hairspray over the brush, and just go like this through the hair as a finishing touch. You'll absolutely love the finish that gives your brows. Another little eyeshadow brush. This is for applying color straight onto the lid here. Again, it's a brush that's dense, wonderfully soft. Use it for applying pressed eyeshadow, loose eyeshadows, eyeshadow shimmers or glitters, because it lets you apply exactly where you want it to go without being too big. And as always, with all my brushes, they do not splay and you will not get those little whiskers on the outer edges. It will stay in great shape, again, giving you a flawless airbrush finish every time. Really, really great. Oh, let me give you a tip about this little eyeshadow brush. I actually use it as well if I want to use a more covering concealer, almost like a camo concealer on anyone. I use a clean brush with a thicker formula of concealer around the eyes or around the nose or on any area, because it just pats and taps as if it's your finger. Whereas a finger can blend and move concealer wherever you want it to go and blend into your foundation, this little brush, because the hair is synthetic, it's a hair called Taklon, what it will do is it will stop too much concealer going on that area. It picks up a little bit and it just leaves the right amount of concealer on that area. So not just great for eyeshadow, but as a concealer tool as well. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, Smudger Brush. This is the one I use on top and after applying pencil lines around the eyes, and you want to smudge them. You want to make them look a little bit smoldery, a little bit more sexy, a little bit more sultry. So apply your eyeliner pencil and then go backwards and forwards with this brush. What you'll notice with this brush head is that it's round, but it's quite narrow. It's not a fat brush. If it was a fat brush and if the bristles were too long, once you'd smudge, you'd probably be smudging too much of an area and the eye could look rounder. This shape I've created so that you can smudge, but it'll only smudge it a bit. It won't smudge it too much, which can sometimes overpower the look that you're trying to create and make your eyes look smaller and a lot rounder. So yeah, that's a great one, whether you're doing above the lash line or below the lower lashes and you want to soften it out. It's also great if you've created a kitten flick and you just want to smudge it out a little bit. Turn to Smudger Brush every time. Only two more brushes to show you. The lip brush, absolutely love this lip defining brush. What's so great about it? Well, look at that tip. No other lip brush has this fantastic handmade fine point, because when you apply lip color, what you can first do is create a lovely, sharp, sophisticated edge, okay? And then if you go back using the flat side of the brush, you can apply the lip color to fill in and you will have the most sophisticated looking lips without necessarily having to do lip liner pencil. Lip liner pencil is your choice if you want to do it, but if you want to almost like a one brush that does two things at one time, line the lips first with the precision tip and then go back and fill in with the fleshy part of the brush. Amazing. As I say, no other brand has a brush that is handmade like this. And now this is a brush that I am so in love with, because you know how much I love blushes, bronzers and illuminators. My liquid watercolors are my go-to product for everything that comes down to cheeks, eyes and lips. Well, this little brush is called Soft Blush Brush. Why did I create it, and what's the difference between this and the water brush for applying liquid blusher or cream blusher? This one gives you a soft, rosy finish every time. So if you're looking for that really natural daytime flushed look, you know, like you've just been jogging, it's a lovely, fresh, rosy finish that you're going for. If you like popping color on the apple of the cheeks, that's the brush for you. Again, look at the brush head. Look how soft that is. It's dense, but not hard. It's not uncomfortable to use. It doesn't feel sort of horrible. I don't know, because I don't know if you ever had a blush brush that feels where the bristles feel sort of stiff and it's just not nice. This is gorgeous. It's again soft like all the brushes, but you can just create a lovely, lovely, soft, rosy finish really, really quickly. And the hairs, again, because they're Taklon, because this is this cruelty-free synthetic hair, you can create a lovely soft finish, but the brush will remove the, whereas fingers are great, but fingers don't always remove the excess. This brush always lets you put the right amount on. And that's it, guys. Those are all my brushes. If you want to try any of them, go visit danielsandler.com. There's always great prices on bundles. There's duos, there's trios. You can get all the brushes or buy them individually. But give them a go and do let me know how you get on. Go visit danielsandler.com for more information. And thank you, thank you, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.